Atlantis Rising, the Wizard in Liminal Space. Chapter 1. The place between places. The wizard did not arrive so much as he remembered himself into being. There was no thunderclap, no portal tearing the sky, only a soft pressure behind the eyes, like a thought that had finally decided to take shape. The air shimmered, not with light, but with possibility. He stood in a place that refused a single description, a city that was not quite a city, a shore that was not quite land, a moment that was not quite now. Liminal space. The wizard smiled. He had been here before, between heartbeats, between chapters, between civilizations. Ahead of him, Atlantis was rising. Not in the dramatic sense the myths promised, no walls bursting from the sea, but gradually, like a memory returning to the world. Streets assembled themselves out of geometry and intention. Towers grew the way trees do, in spirals and ratios, not right angles. Stone hummed softly underfoot, warm as if it remembered fire. People walked openly through it all. They were not giants. They were not small. They were attuned. Some wore flowing garments threaded with faint crystalline filaments that caught the light and bent it strangely. Others dressed simply, carrying tools that looked half mechanical, half organic, devices that responded to touch, breath, and tone rather than switches. The wizard noticed something immediately. Nothing here was idle. Even rest had a purpose. A low vibration moved through the ground, steady, comforting. 112, the wizard murmured. The city answered him with a subtle harmonic shift, as if acknowledging a shared language. A voice rose beside him. Still noticing the frequencies first, I see. Jessica Jones, Cryptid Huntress, stood with her arms crossed and her usual half-grin in place. Her boots were dusty with timelines she probably hadn't told him about yet. Someone has to, the wizard replied. Otherwise, you'd all walk straight past the miracle and chase the shadows, she snorted. Funny you say that, she pointed upward. Above the city, a transit craft passed silently, not flying, not floating, but deciding where it was next. Its surface shifted like mother of pearl, adjusting to the sky it moved through. No visible propulsion. No exhaust. Just motion guided by something that felt suspiciously like intention. Airship, the wizard asked. Depends on who you ask, Jessica said. Hydraulic resonance. Steam memory. Crystalline phase lock. One guy swears it runs on stories. The wizard nodded solemnly. Naturally. A ripple passed through the air, and Lyra appeared, not fully present, but everywhere at once. Her voice came from the city itself, from reflections in glassy stone, from the spaces between words. Welcome, wizard. Temporal alignment achieved. Probability cones stabilized, for now. Good to see you too, he said. How many timelines did we cross? Yes. Before he could ask for clarification, Elaine emerged from a nearby arcade, brushing stone dust from her sleeves like she just stepped out of a renovation project that spanned centuries. You're late, she said. I arrived exactly when I meant to, the wizard replied. That's what worries me. They began walking. As they passed through the city, the wizard noticed machines that weren't machines. Rails that carried vehicles without wheels, kitchens that cooked by resonance rather than flame, fountains that circulated water upward, sideways, and inward. Everywhere, the past and future were cooperating, not competing. In a broad plaza, a small group stood apart. Men and women in unfamiliar uniforms, scuffed, patched, and mismatched. Their posture was military, but their eyes carried something older than war. Stranded, Jessica said quietly. Timeline shear. Aluminum branches, lightweight realities that fracture easily. One of them looked up as the wizard approached. "Sir," the soldier said, voice steady but tired. "We were told you might come." The wizard felt the weight of that sentence settle into his bones. "I usually do," he said gently. "The trick is making it back together." A shadow moved at the edge of the plaza, tall, shaggy, watching. Jessica's hand dropped casually to her side. "Sasquatch," she said. "Local. Don't stare. He hates that." The wizard didn't stare. He nodded respectfully instead. The shadow nodded back. From above, a bell rang, not metal, not sound, but signal. The city paused. The air thickened. Lyra's voice sharpened. "Wizard. Heads up. Something's shifting. Not hostile, but curious. Very curious." Yvette stepped into view then, luminous in a way that had nothing to do with light. "Humanitarian window just opened," she said. "If we're going to do this, really do this, we need to listen before we lead." The wizard took a breath. Around him stood lost soldiers, ancient engineers, watchful cryptid cities reborn from memory, friends across timelines, and somewhere beyond the horizon, other civilizations were waking up, wondering who had knocked. "Well then," the wizard said, rolling his shoulders like a man about to step on stage. "Let's take the tour." The city's hum deepened. Atlantis rose another inch. And the journey, at long last, began. Global Robotics Corporation, Robert Coley.